Neuqua Valley hosting the DVC Girls Gymnastics meet with the Barbs from DeKalb joining in on the fun this year. We start with Naperville North and Ellie Lieberman on the bars. She starts on the low bar and gets a full extension before flipping around and moving to the high bar. For the dismount, completely straight body, helping her to an 8.10 score. We move over to the vault with Neuqua Valley's Cordero. She gets a full twist off the apparatus, which helps the cat to an 8.45 score. Waubonsie Metea Co-ops Thalia Bowen going down the runway on vault next. She pikes off the vault and stands up with a smile on her face. A 9.125 score for the senior, third place on the podium. Top vaulter on the day would be DeKalb's Maddy Kees. She rocks out a Yurechenko pike, which scores a 9.55, best score on the night. You'll see more from this gymnast later. We move over to the 4-inch wide beam with Wildcat Susan Jones. She performs a back walkover, back handspring to begin her routine. For the exit, a cartwheel back tuck and a 7.825 score, and high fives all around. Huskie Dana Blakey up next on beam. Her switch leap into a jump sequence shows off her balance. After the exit, Blakey earns an 8.325 score. Destiny Carver up next on the beam for the Waubonsie Metea Co-op. She concentrates and then performs a back walkover and then a back handspring. Another back handspring into a full for her dismount helps Carter to a second place on the podium for beam, 8.895. We stay with Carter but turn up the music for floor routines. She opens up her routine with a roundoff back handspring 1.5 with power. Little later on, a roundoff back handspring full puts Carter in third on the podium with an 8.725. Naperville North's Tsao up next on floor. She rocks out a roundoff back handspring full for her first back pass of the routine. Tsao's next pass of a roundoff to a whip to a full step out helps the Husky to a 7.75 score. Another Husky, Kristle, up next on floor with a roundoff 1.5. She then would perform a roundoff full as she goes on to get an 8.4 score in 5th place on the podium and 5th place in the all-around with 32.725 points. DeKalb's Eden Russell opening up her floor routine, roundoff back handspring 1.5 front punch, and her team cheers her on. Her second pass of a roundoff back handspring full pushes her to a second place finish with an 8.8. She also grabs second in the all-around with 35.125 points. Best gymnast on the night would be Maddy Kees from DeKalb. Her floor routine, which included 2 front layouts, grabbed her a 9.175 score on floor. First place for that and first place in the all-around with a 37.325. The Barbs would also grab first place in the conference with 140.325 points. The Waubonsie Metea Co-op finishes second with Naperville North in third.
Really good actually. I'm really happy that I've gotten to do all around at every meet, and I came from club, so it was kind of like a fun transition into like a more fun aspect instead of like so serious, so it was good.
Feels good, like even though we mess up sometimes, like they're still behind us and they, like, we still do good even though like we mess up a couple times. Just keep practicing in the gym, try and clean up some like bobbles and stuff, but
definitely go into practice and just do some sets. We only have 2 days of practice before our regionals is on Tuesday. But I fell on I messed up on my bars today, so hopefully I can like get that going and then hit 4 before our regionals.